Hi, there's Justin here from Justin Has Tourette's, back for another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Tourette's and my diagnosis. Um, most people who have Tourette's get diagnosed as children when you're a kid. Um, that for me, that was not the way it went. I got diagnosed at the age of 32. My first ticks were just simple neck ticks and shoulder shrug. Um, my very first vocal tick that I got was hey. So I would say hey, hey, all the time. And we didn't know why. And when I first started getting the neck ticks, I went to my family doctor. And he said, "Oh, that it's just a tick, not to worry about it." So a few months went by, and I then started to develop vocal tics. And my vocal tic was hey. So with that, I I thought it was funny. I would laugh at myself. Um, but yeah, um, they used to say that you had to be diagnosed by the age of 18. That was not my case. Like I said, I got diagnosed at the age of 32, and that is different. And, and Tourette's is different for every person. Um, I developed coprolalia, um, and echolalia, and yeah, um, it took me to see my family doctor, and then it took to see two other doctors for me to get my diagnosis of Tourette's. Um, when my Tourette's first started, when it was just neck ticks and shoulder shrugs, um, my my family doctor said not to worry about it, and that we would keep an eye on things. So, so some time had passed, and I started to develop the vocal tics, saying "hey" all the time. And then after a little while, I developed coprolalia, where you swear. Um, I used to say "tits up" all the time. Um, or "your tits stink like cabbage pussy." I would say whole phrases, sentences, I should say. And then I started some meds. After I got diagnosed with the Tourette's, I got put on some meds. And the meds slowed the ticks down. And they also slowed me down. because they make me tired. Um, but yeah, um, so you can get diagnosed with Tourette syndrome later in life. Um, a couple of my other friends in the Tourette's community have also been diagnosed later in life. So it can happen, and it does happen. Um, One of my very first tics when I was a kid that we think was a tic anyway was I used to rub my hands together when I would get frustrated or feel just overwhelmed. I would do that, and it was something I had to do. I had no control over it, and yeah, so you can, like I said, get diagnosed later in life. There's people that are getting diagnosed in their 30s, even in their 40s, um, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. Um, you can still be successful and live a good life. Um, and there's meds if you need help with it. Um, and some people do. But that's all I got to say. Um, Thank you for listening. Uh, and take care of yourselves. If you're new to my channel, give it a subscribe. If you like this video, give it a like. If you have any comments, please leave the comments in the comment box. Um, I never get any comments, and I would really like to get some feedback. Um, but yeah, until next time, take care, everybody.